Patterning, for instance. You might have an assessment item that's on patterning, and you're a kindergarten teacher, and you looked at your Common Core content strands, and you didn't see the word patterning. So you thought, wait a minute, how can I be assessed on this? My kids are going to be assessed on this, and I'm not supposed to teach this. Well, again, if you step back and you look at the big ideas, the big ideas of structure and patterns are a theme that goes throughout the Common Core. All of the Common Core, you're looking for structure and pattern. Well, where is that ever stated? In the mathematical practices. So in the Common Core, the mathematical practices, the practice number 7 is the use of structure in mathematical thinking. The mathematical practice number 8 is the use of repeated reasoning. Both those speak to the notion of patterning, looking at a situation and seeing the commonalities, or what you can generalize from that situation. So, for instance, if I take away 0 from any number, I still end up with that number. Any number, you subtract 0, you still have that number. Now you've made you've seen a pattern, and you make a generalization that n minus 0 equals n in every situation. So is the word patterning in the content part of the Common Core? No. Is it in the Common Core? Absolutely. But you look at the mathematical processes. It's very much the same in the National Research Council report on early mathematics. We talk about patterning using that word more frequently than the Common Core does. But it's the same concept again, because what we say is that it's a mathematical process that should be a theme throughout our teaching. This is very similar, once again, to the NCTM, National Council of Teachers of Mathematics, processes, communication, representation, problem solving, and the like. These are general processes. Well, patterning is a more particular, specific mathematical process, but it should be integrated into almost all the teaching we do. Kids should be looking for structure and pattern in counting, in measuring, in geometry and shapes and the way things fit together and things like that. So that's a way that teachers can make sure that they don't fall down into the too detailed level of saying, okay, but you didn't say patterning over here in the standards and now the assessment's on patterning. If they're teaching mathematics as an integrated whole, then they're developing those ideas about pattern regardless of where the word pattern occurs in their standards. And their kids will be dynamite on assessments because they understand the big ideas. And mathematics is much better thought of as a system of concepts and skills than it is as an accumulation of a whole lot of little trivial ideas.